fabulous followers and listeners. Welcome to this episode on the Fashion Fables podcast. I'm so glad you're listening because I think today is gonna be a really good convo and topic. So, I kind of just wanted to get into this episode because I've been thinking kind of about it, and I think it would be really helpful for some of you guys as well. So I also, by the way, just to update you guys, I'm currently home because I came home for Thanksgiving break, and I'm super excited to be in my own room. It's honestly amazing because it's just refreshing, and I'm able to reset and stuff like that. And so yeah, I just wanted to talk today about how it's okay to start over and have new beginnings. And so that can mean a bunch of different things. For me, it kind of means not being afraid to start a new endeavor or start a new opportunity that might seem scary. Sometimes I feel as if I'm in an opportunity or doing something that I kind of just feel like I've grown out of, and I'm just ready for something bigger and better. And sometimes I put the pressure on myself to kind of say that it's not okay to not stay with it, because that means that I'm kind of giving up or I'm not dedicated to something, but it really doesn't mean that at all. And I think I've learned that it more so means that life has something else for me to offer, and along the way, the experiences that I and you guys all create through opportunities you're given and through things that you want to do based on your passions. Sometimes those things are good for a certain time, but we don't feel it's necessary to do for a longer duration of time. And that's totally okay, because life is all about learning and growing through your experiences, finding what makes you happy, finding what makes you feel fulfilled. And sometimes there could be nothing wrong with the situation, but you'll still feel like there's something off. And that just stems from your inner gut telling you that you're made for something else, that something else is awaiting you. Maybe it just hasn't come up yet, or it just hasn't made its way to you. But I say be patient, and eventually what's supposed to happen to you will. And sometimes that can be very overwhelming, that thought, for me as well, because I'm always feeling like I want everything that's meant for me in that very instant. The moment I start thinking that I don't want to be in a certain place anymore, or keep putting time into something, I automatically want the change to happen. But that's just not how life goes. That's just not how things roll. You can't always have things that you want necessarily in that very moment, because good things take time. I know that it might be hard to understand that, but good things really do take time. And then when you do wait, when you are patient, and when you just keep focusing on the things that you will kind of benefit from and that will benefit your future, maybe your goals, your aspirations, I think that it's just this amazing feeling of perseverance and bravery for you to keep persisting no matter what. And it can feel defeating or just a little bit upsetting when you feel like you're stuck, or you feel like you have an opportunity that is good, that it has a good title, but it's just not suiting for you personally. And that's just totally okay. That just means that you're strong enough to know that you have goals, you have aspirations in life that not everyone else understands. But that just sets you apart from the rest, because you already have a plan, and not necessarily a set plan, because nobody really knows, what's going to happen, but ideas that you could see yourself being super happy pursuing, I think is amazing. So basically, I just don't want anyone kind of to feel as if they're stuck anywhere. There's always something awaiting, no matter if it feels like it's impossible. And I guess it comes like, along with the concept of, like, manifestation, I mean, I like to manifest things. I don't always believe in it because I think that, like, truly at the end of the day, what it comes down to is, like, hard work and, like, what you put effort and time into. But I definitely think that you can kind of see or picture something for yourself, and if you want that to happen, you'll work for it. But, like, I like to talk about this because sometimes we feel as if we're just doing the same thing every single day, and that's all we could do, or that's all we're meant to do, or that's all we are allowed to do, or, like, whatever. But it's really not the case. Like, at any moment, you can make the decision to change. You can make the decision to, I guess, work out more if that's what you want, or if you have this opportunity that you could see yourself doing, like working with a brand. Like, you can find out or get in contact with those who have connected with brands and worked with brands. Get insight from them, learn from them, see what they're doing, and see what you can do with your own things to implement their techniques into your lifestyle so that you can become successful in whatever you want to do. There's just little things that sometimes, like, I don't realize that I could be doing, instead of, like, worrying about what the next step will be. I more so can guide that and kind of work towards making that dream a reality. And, like, everyone has different ideas of what their dreams are, to make those into reality. Like, I know for me personally, like, I just want to keep bettering myself in my endeavors with my podcast. I want to keep growing in my following, and I want to keep getting, like, I guess, working with, like, influencers and start working with, like, brands and, like, doing collabs, because I think that'd be super cool. And also just keep, like, coming up with, like, unique content for you guys. As well as just, like, college-wise, I would just like to kind of have a new endeavor come up before the new year. I don't know what I want it to be, but, like, a new opportunity for me to grow, because right now, sometimes I feel as if I know, like, not like I know everything, but, like, I almost feel like there's something else for me to better myself in my craft and stuff like that, to kind of give me a clearer path of what I want my future to look like. So, that's kind of just, like, a little sign note of me personally. And so, yeah, I'm just keeping up with what I'm doing, keeping positive, because I know that whatever is going to happen, or whatever opportunity comes up, is going to be at the right time for me, and it's going to be something that's going to be helpful for me. So, I would just say to keep going, keep dreaming, keep working at whatever your passion is. Life can be hard sometimes, but you got to keep going. People are always going to say things. Just block those things out and keep doing what you want to do. Post what you want, because at the end of the day, no one really cares as much as we think. No one's really staring at your pictures as much as you think they are, because everyone has their own things to do. Everyone's busy. Everyone has their own life. So, yeah, just, I guess, be a little easier on yourself. I'm a little too hard on myself, and that just never really helps me in the end. What helps me is realizing how far I've come, what I want to accomplish, but giving myself some, I guess, some, like, acceptance and some, I guess, like, a pat on my back for what I have been able to do. Because, like, I know that looking back, I've accomplished things that I never even thought I would. So, I think that goes for everyone. So, I really just want you all to become the best version of yourselves. And so, this advice I'm sharing with you guys is my inner thoughts, but also ways that I know I'm going to better myself through action, and I want you guys to kind of take that in if this is something that can be useful for you too. Always feel free to, like, reach out to me. Feel comfortable to make me a resource. I really love to, like, talk and hear you guys' thoughts and stuff like that, and, like, hear how you guys are doing, and what you guys are doing, maybe some of your dreams or goals. So always feel free. I'm open via DM or whatever. You can reach out to me, because I think that it's really important to kind of become your best self. And so I kind of would love to be an inspiration or person that can kind of get you there. So, life's journey is kind of a beautiful one, but it has its ups and downs. Life has definitely not always been the easiest for me. I've overcome obstacles, but that's what makes everybody stronger. And so I wouldn't take obstacles as a weakness. I would take it more as a way to learn more about yourself, to kind of realize what you can overcome and how strong you actually are, and just persevere and become a better version of what you ultimately want to be. So I really hope this episode was useful. I think that I will be taking my advice and incorporating it into my own life. But never feel like you're stuck somewhere. Always know that there's something else out there for you, even if you don't think it is yet, because the world has endless opportunities, like, that I don't even realize. Like, think something, your life, an opportunity can come in a day. Like, your life can change in the next second. So always be grateful, but also know that there's something greater there out for you if you're feeling like you're stuck or you're just seeking something more. So on that note, I wish you guys the best day, the best night whenever you're listening. I'm always here for you guys, and I love all of your support. As always, you guys really keep me going, keep me inspired, and just keep me super happy to be able to have this platform to provide insight, inspiration, fashion knowledge, lifestyle, and just my daily life for all of you guys. I truly love it. So thank you guys again, and love to all. Mwah.